Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Dave, and we're back for our next reading of the Old Testament. We're at chapter 49 in the book of Genesis, for those who've been following along. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Today, we're going to be reading out of the King James Version. This is my thin line. I really like this one a lot. It's laid out really good. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on this one. We're going to cover Jacob's prophecy and blessing. Now, he does this for Reuben, Simeon and Levi, Judah, Zebulun, Issachar, Dan, Gad, Naphtali, Joseph, and Benjamin. And then it goes into Jacob's burial instructions and the death of Jacob. Excuse me. Get something to drink here real fast. All right, here we go. Remember, if you don't have a Bible, you can go to Bible.com and read for free. You can also download the YouVersion app on any Android or iOS device and read for free as well there. If you do want to purchase a Bible and you don't have one, obviously you can go check out your local bookstore, or I do have some links down below, some Amazon links that do help support the channel. All right, so if you all are ready, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to read a little bit slower through this because some of this is very important. All right, well, all of this is important because it's the Bible, but I want to read this one so you all can hear it properly. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou went up to your father's bed, and defiled it. He went up to my couch. Simon and Levi are brethren, and instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they digged down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. And until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of people be. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine, he washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon. Issachar is a strong ass couching down between two burdens. And he saw the rest was good, and that the land was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse's heels, so that his rider shall fall backward. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Naphtali is a hind let loose, he giveth goodly words. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall. The archers have sorely grieved him, and shot at him, and hated him. But his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel. Even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee, and by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breast and of the womb. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors, unto the utmost bound the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separate from his brethren. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoils. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is it that their father spake unto them, and blessed them, every one according to his blessing he blessed them. And he charged them and said unto them, I am to be gathered into my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron, a Hittite, in the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field of Ephron to the Hittite for a possession of a burying place. They then buried Abraham and Sarah his wife. There they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah. The purchase of the field and of the cave that is herein was from the children of Heth. And when Jacob had made an end of his commandings to his son, he gathered up his feet to his bed, and yielded up the ghost, and was gathered unto his people. All right, that concludes chapter 49 of the book of Genesis. I hope you all enjoyed that today. Mixed it up a little bit with the King James Version instead of the normal. So I have to read it a little bit slower, just because it is a little bit different to read. Even though this is the Bible that I grew up reading, I grew up with the King James, but still, it does still kind of throw me for a little bit if I'm not paying attention. So, all right, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing Sunday. Today is Sunday, and from Central Texas, God bless.
When life keeps falling and wonder where he is in all this mess, he's right there to guide you. Unseen, you're not alone.